Hey guys, I wanted to do a masculine reading for the full moon in Virgo, right? It's still Virgo season. No, it's full moon in Pisces. But it is Virgo season. Same thing. Right? Okay, so I was going to do a masculine video. Okay, so what I got before I started the video, right? I feel like you started on like a new business venture here, right? Like a new, like, scratch my nose there. Like you could be like an entrepreneur. You could be starting up your own business. You could have recently started your own business here. I feel like you've been really like putting a lot of energy, a lot of focus. I feel like you've almost had to like wait around, right, for things to start picking up for you. And I feel like at this full moon, you should be seeing a big pickup for you, like a big pickup for you, right? Like I feel like if you were sitting around like you're on your feet, I feel like you have like deals coming in the door like nonstop. Like I feel like people are just like, hey, can you please do this for me, please? Like I really need you. Like I want you. I don't want anybody else. Like I just want you, right? I feel like you have like like everybody wants to do business with you, right? I feel like because you sat down and you like really figured out the game, right? And watched. I feel like you observed that when it's time for your turn, like it's something in your energy. It's just even like just you sitting at your desk, standing at your workspace. I feel like you have so many people like running up to you, hey, like, can you do this? Can you do right? And I feel like you're feeling like back in the swing of things, right? Like I feel like you're gonna be successful. I feel like you have successes rolling in. I feel like you have like mega amounts of money like in your hand, ready to go like cash out, right? Like I feel like if you were worrying like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make it like this month. Like I don't know if I'll be able to pay my bills. Because I feel like you quit doing whatever you were doing and really put your energy and focus into what it was you really wanted to start up. And I feel like that could have like brought in a little bit of worry for you. Like, am I gonna be able to make my bills this month? Don't worry. I feel like you're gonna be able to hit your target and then some, right? Like I feel like if you were worrying, like no more worry, right? Two of Swords. I don't feel like you saw this coming, right? Like I feel like you literally like were just sitting here, like just observing the game, like, and I feel like you were very protected at the time while you were doing this, protective of your energy, protective of what you were doing. I don't feel like you like walked in the place and like, hey, like look at all my cool kid trophies, look at all my, like I did this and this and this. I feel like you kind of sat here and you're kind of like a noob, right? Like I feel like you do, like, and I feel like when it's like your time to like shine, like I feel like people are gonna be shocked, right? It's like, how did you close that deal? Did they really just give you that much money? Like, I feel like you're like the people that are around you, I feel like you're shocking them. It's like, what did you do to get them to buy that? What did you do to get them to do, like, it's like nothing. I was just here doing me. Like, I feel like when it's your time to shine, like, people are not going to see you coming. People are not going to see like how great you really are. Like I feel like you were almost like keeping that under wraps. You don't want to like go in and like start bragging before you like show people like who you really are and like what you can really do, right? I feel like you kind of like played like the like a dumb blonde, like I don't know what to do, right? I feel like that worked out for your benefit. And you might not have known what to do in there, but you knew what to do. You kept your mouth closed and you let your money and your actions prove who you really are, right? I feel like you're shocked. I feel like you're shocking other people, right? I feel like you're feeling more like yourself here, right? And we have the Chariot, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it's time for you to like sit in this chariot and get on the road and do what it is you're really supposed to be doing out here, like nothing can stop you. You have people of all shades, all walks of life. Everybody's lining up to come help you get to where it is you're needing to go, right? I don't think you saw how quickly this was going to take off. I don't think you saw where it was going to take you, right? We have the Two of Swords and the Chariot. I don't think you saw. I think you just felt in your heart and soul like, hey, I got to move. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be going. And you did, right? Like, you didn't know where it was going to, you didn't even know if your bills are going to be paid. But I feel like because you trusted in your intuition, because you went where you were supposed to go, you did the things you were supposed to be doing, right? I feel like it was a benefit for you. Like, I feel like you're going places that people never thought of, that people, like people didn't even know was possible, right? Like, you're traveling the world in style. Like, I feel like you held faith and knew like it was just going to start working out for you, right? We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. I feel like in this process, like of not knowing what was going to happen, like not knowing where it was going to go, if your bills are going to be paid, anything like that. I feel like that was weighing pretty heavy on you, right? Like, I feel like there was a lot of like worries, a lot of burdens, a lot of things you had to get through, right? Like, I feel like you had to put in a lot of work, right? A lot of work, like almost like once again, like being like the new kid, right? Like being the new kid, right? Right, I feel like you could have been like sweeping everybody's hair up here. I feel like you were just helping out everybody. You had the extra time on your hands, right? So I feel like you were just, helping out everybody that you could. And I feel like even though like these worries kept coming in, like bills kept coming in, I feel like you held focus and you kept working. Like, you stayed with it. Like, you were not going to let anything come in and like take you off this path. Like, I don't think you cared how heavy like the burden and the baggage was. It's like, I have a destination in mind and I'm gonna get there, right? Look in this little corner. He's like, I have a destination, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna make sure, like, right? I feel like you knew like these were necessary steps that you had to take to get where it is that you were wanting to go, right? And I don't feel like you even had like a for certain like destination. I think you were just like, no, I'm just gonna do this, right? And then we have the Four of Pentacles, right? I feel like in this, like in the process, I feel like you were having to like hold back from a lot of people, hold back from a lot of like situations. I feel like you really had to keep your focus, right? Like, I feel like people kept trying to like distract. Hey, you want to go have lunch? You want to go do this? Let's go to the store. Let's go here. And you're like, no, I'm going to sit by my desk. I'm going to sit by this phone. I'm going to sit here and really work on the things that I need to work on. Like almost waiting for like your opportunities to come in, right? Like, because they're going to come in through the door. And if you leave your post, right? If you leave the spot where you're supposed to be going, how are you going to be able to make that money, right? I feel like there could have been a lot of people coming in and like trying to get you off of almost like your little throne that you made here, right? Like, I feel like you had so many things going on around you, like trying to distract you, right? And I feel like you're doing everything you can to just sit here and focus. I'm manifesting my money. It's going to come in for me. I have to sit here and wait for my money. I know it's coming in, right? I feel like you know that. And it's almost like you're trying to like keep yourself out of trouble here, right? Like, there's so many other things you could be doing, so many other places, but it's like, no, I have a goal in mind. I know what I need to be doing. Right, and I feel like you've just been minding your own money, saving your money, holding back your energy from other people that could come in and possibly like distract what it is you have going on here, right? I feel like they're just trying to get you off your game, off your chair, off your seat, right? It's almost like this, if you were to give in like the second you were, you'd be, you know, like, there's your money. There was your money. Right? And then we have the magician. And then we have the magician. That's what I'm saying. People, I feel like people feel your energy around you. Like the people that you could be working with, whatever. I feel like they are feeling your energy. They know how magic you are, right? I don't think that they would be trying to come in and like distract you with all of this stuff if they didn't know, like, hey, like, this motherfucker's gonna make millions of dollars, right? Like, I feel like people know, like, that you're sitting. I don't think they necessarily know, like, you're in your chair, like, trying to manifest stuff. I think that they know, that they see, like, what you could possibly bring here, right? Trying to get you off of that, right? And you're like, no, I'm here for a reason. Like, I'm sitting in this chair literally because I already know, like, when I do what I'm gonna be bringing in, it's magic, right? Like, I feel like it's truly magic. And we have Five of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, people could be distracting you with like manipulation, maybe. Like talking a lot, just talking. But they're not talking about money, right? They're not trying to put money in your hand either. So it's like they're just like expending your energy, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. I'm holding back from you. I'm focusing on my money. I'm focusing on my energy. I'm focusing on the magic that I'm about to bring into the world. Like, you know, like nobody else was out here helping me carry all these sticks. Nobody else was out here doing this. Just me, right? And you're not going to be the one helping me carry the sticks either. Like, there's no other person in this picture, right? So, don't distract me. I'm focused. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm taking the necessary steps. I'm holding back from you because that's what I need to do right now. Like, that's where I have to go. Like, let me do what I'm supposed to be doing, right? And the return of this, though, the return of you being patient, of you staying focused. I feel like anything you ever possibly could have dreamed of, it's coming like right at your feet, right? Right at your feet. All you have to do is point your finger. All you have to do is point your finger. You have everything you need right in front of you to create any of the magic that you could, like things you're not even imagining could happen, right? Like, just wonderful things, right? I keep hearing greedy. And I have heat all on my back, all on my back. And then we have the King of Swords. You stayed focused. Like, I feel like you knew, like you saw what was coming in the horizon, right? Like, you stayed focused. You were not about to let anybody come in and get you off your chair, right? I feel like if people were kind of like trying to come in with that Five of Swords energy, like, I feel like you're cutting it off real quick, right? Like, I feel like you're being very logical, very straightforward. I feel like you're not allowing anybody, anything to come in and take you off, right? And I feel like you went from this Four of Pentacles to this King of Swords, right? And we have the Magician here in the middle, right? Because I feel like you turned this like cement block here into a throne, right? I feel like you, man. Man. Okay, let's get into this Two of Swords here. What? 1505. Two of Swords. Okay. Sorry. My lips felt weird. Two of Swords. Okay, we have the Fool and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like when you had this new beginning, right? I feel like you were setting out like purposely, like in order to balance yourself out here, right? Like almost like become your own boss, right? To literally like bring in more money, right? To like start saving your money. I feel like you knew like the opportunity that you were in. Like I feel like you knew like there was like a limit, right, on how much you could bring in here, right? So I feel like you had started on this new journey, but I don't really think you knew what was going to happen, right? Like we have the Fool and the Two of Pentacles are right under the Two of Swords. I feel like you didn't really know exactly how this opportunity would turn out. But I feel like you were willing to take the risk, right? You may have had to put a little bit of money into the situation here just to kind of get it off the ground, right? Just to kind of get it off the ground. See, doing a little skip here. I don't think you I don't think you really even knew what was going to happen with it, right? I feel like you were literally just trusting in the situation. Almost a little like foolishly. Literally. Like a little foolishly. But I feel like even that was to your benefit. Because you trusted in this situation, because you weren't really like focused on like the results. You were just like, hey, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I want to do. Like I feel this in my soul. Like I feel like whatever this was that you started, it even put a pep in your step. Like I feel like you were like excited to wake up and start it, right? Like you wanted to like get out the door and just be able to go and to do what it is that like you find enjoyable, fun, you know, like where you can be in control of your time, your energy, right? But I feel like in the process you were also like protecting yourself and your energy, right? Like I feel like you're protecting your money here. And then we have the King of Pentacles, right? You're protecting your assets, what you value here, right? I feel like this was almost like the vision of yourself that you had in mind, right? I feel like you were like, yeah, let's go, right? What is this Chariot card? We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, oh, sorry. Before you're making any forward movements here, like, I feel like you're taking some time out to, like, really think about it, right? Like, I feel like if it's something that you have to do, like, right now, like, I feel like you're almost realizing, like, that's an illusion, right? Like, things don't have to be done, like, right then, right? Like, give it some time, like, allow some space to, like, think, to breathe on it, right? To really, like, reconsider like the actions. I guess consider the action. I don't know. Okay. To really think things through on like what course of action you're going to be taking, like where it is you're wanting to go. What are the steps like to get there for you, right? I feel like you're really having to take some time, like almost to like plan your steps, right? Like, okay, so this is gonna be my plan A, right? And if this doesn't go through, like, okay, so this is my plan B. And I feel like you're like doing all of your backup plans here, right? I feel like this is the opportunity that you're really focusing on here, that you're really contemplating. But I feel like even though you know, like, hey, this is the direction I really want to go, I feel like you're still having like plans in place, you know, just in case, right? Like if anything were to fall through, if anything didn't happen how you necessarily wanted it to happen, right? I feel like you're getting your plans in order. You're getting your I feel like you've been like money managing. I feel like you've been like crunching numbers a lot, right? Like I feel like you've been doing a lot of like math in your head here. I feel like you've really been in your thought space, and I don't think you're like necessarily sharing all these plans with people. Like, hey, I need this much money today for, you know, this. I need to, you know, make sure I'm saving this much amount of money for this plan I have. Like, and I feel like you have plans of like where it is you're wanting to spend that money, like where the places that you're wanting to go. And I feel like you're even planning like whenever these opportunities and this money does come in. Like, I feel like you're even planning like, where am I going to spend it? How am I going to spend it? You know, like the things that I'm wanting to do, right? Your wish fulfillment's here. Like when this money does come in for me, like where is it that I actually want to take this, right? I feel like you're really like working in your manifestations, really working, and all of this is under the Chariot too. Like I feel like you're really focusing on where these opportunities can take you, and what you're really wanting to do with that, right? I feel like you're almost like planning your life out here, like planning the things that you want to, like I feel like you're writing a list and like your 1-year goal, 5-year goal, 10-year goal, right? Like the kind of people that you're wanting to be around. If you are wanting to like open up your own business, like what kind of things are you wanting there? What kind of clients are you wanting to have? Like I feel like you're really like imagining like the things that you're wanting to call into your life, right? And the steps that you're needing to take on how to get there, right? I feel like you're trusting in your intuition as to where these opportunities will be, right? Yeah, I feel like the more you're like literally like in meditation mode, like focusing on like almost like calling it in, right? The more you're taking time out, like just to think about your actions, right? Like, you know, like plan things out, the more that's going to bring in these opportunities here with this 9 of Cups and this Page of Pentacles, right? Okay. What is this 10 of Wands? Like if there's any like actions that are being called to like, you act now or, you know, you'll lose, blah, blah, blah. Don't fall into that. Like, I feel like if it's, like you're going to have another opportunity, you're going to have another go around. Like, and if it's somebody like that's trying to like push you into like doing something right now, like that's not really for you either, right? That's just somebody trying to like come in and, kind of get you off of your path here, kind of distract you, right? Kind of feed into the energy that they're trying to have. With this 10 of Wands, we have the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles here. There could have been like a love, like a partnership, somebody you've been seeing here, right? I feel like things could have possibly ended here. Right, and I feel like that kind of makes like a situation a little heavy for you here, like kind of, like I feel like you guys could have been in this energy, right? And I feel like in like these times of like struggle, like I feel like you've really been like struggling, right? I feel like it took like this beautiful energy of like love and lust and fun and party into like this energy. Right, like I feel like if anything, like it's like wounded people, you know, it's like broken down people. I feel like if you've been like carrying a lot of like burdens around, like baggage, stuff like that, I feel like it's almost like taking like relationships that are beautiful here for you and kind of like dampening it a little bit, right? Like if you're allowing like the struggle to come in and like interfere with like your love life here that you have going on, right? Like if you're like taking your struggles out, your frustration out on like your partners here, right? I don't think that that's gonna have like a good turnout for you here, right? Scratch my nose. I don't think that that's going to turn out very good for you. I feel like if you're keeping your arms full of like all the things you're having to deal with here, there's no room for another person, right? You're like, your arms are already full of struggle, like, and love has no room for struggle, right? So be careful as to like the kind of energy that you're feeding into, the kind of energy that you're carrying around here. It could affect like people that you really care about, people that you actually love and want to spend time with here, right? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, right? It could be with the Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles could be doing this to you, right? Partnerships could be looking a little hard to deal with at this time, right? For this Queen of Pentacles. It looks like they just have a lot on their plate, right? I feel like this is a plate here. I feel like they have a lot on their plate. I feel like they've been dealing with a lot, right? What is this Four of Pentacles here? We have the Sun. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be something coming in here that's kind of showing you why you've been holding back, or why somebody else has been holding back from you, right? And then we have the Eight of Cups, yeah. I think there's going to be like some light shown on why somebody felt like they had to leave, why somebody felt like they had to hold back from you here, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, some truth's going to be shared, and I feel like that's going to like put you in a space where you're really having to like think about things, really having to like reconsider. Oh, we used that right this time. Really reconsider like the actions that you've taken. Really think about like what these actions have like kind of like brought in, right? What is the Magician here? We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like at this time you are extremely protected. I feel like we have the World. Yeah, I feel like you're extremely protected. I feel like if there's like a war that you've kind of been fighting, I feel like that's coming to an end here, right? I feel like you're just kind of like putting your foot down here, right? I feel like it's almost pointless to fight because you are so protected, right? Yeah, I feel like if there was an ending here, like I feel like you've been like manifesting like new starts, like new creations here, right? And then we have the Three of Cups, right? If you've been like, yeah, I feel like you've been protecting yourself from like a reunion here. You could be manifesting no, I feel like you're really just kind of like putting a stop to any like reunions here, right? We have the Nine of Wands, the World, and the Three of Cups. I feel like if there's been like people like trying to get you out, trying to get you to like kind of link back up, right? I feel like you're just not really going with it here, right? And then we have this King of Swords. It could be with the King of Swords. A King of Swords could be trying to get you out, right? And I feel like you're not really dealing with that here, right? What is this King of Swords? We have the Moon. This King of Swords could have a lot of secrets, right? Like I feel like they know a lot of things that they aren't necessarily sharing here, right? And we have a Seven of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's this King of Swords you're kind of protecting yourself from. I feel like this King of Swords has a lot of secrets. I feel like they're kind of shady. I feel like they're hiding a lot of things from you, right? Things that I don't think that they think that you see, right? But I feel like as closely linked as to your intuition that you have been, like I feel like even though they aren't necessarily saying it here, right? Like I feel like he's almost like looking back at these characters like, well, why are they barking? And I feel like this is you and your intuition. I feel like you're listening to kind of everything around you, like observing just, you know, the environment. And I feel like you're able to see the secrets almost. Like I feel like you're able to like clearly see what people are hiding from you. And I feel like that's kind of like allowing you to get away from them here, right? And then we have the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Like I feel like they could be trying to like almost like steal your happiness here, right? Yeah, I feel like they're trying to like steal your happiness. All right, let's get one card out for how we can heal this energy here. I'm hearing sirens out there. Aromatherapy. Put yourself around things that really kind of wake up your senses here. I feel like that's kind of where like your intuition's coming from too as well. I feel like it's like the way things smell. Like I feel like that's going to tell you everything you need to know, right? Pay attention to like I feel like people's energy has like a scent. Like I don't know how to explain that. Really pay attention. Like, and if you're around anything that's like not like, it's kind of like garbagey, like run from that, right? Like go into spaces that smell good, that make you feel good, right? That kind of like put you in relaxation mode, that kind of help you like awaken different senses for yourself here, right? And then we have meditate. Like try using what are the like oil diffusers or something like that. Like pay attention to smells, right? Light some candles here. Really focus on your nose, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.